I'm not going to give you advices. I'm not going to do anything. Anxiety, or like, they don't need solutions. You know what? It doesn't matter. എനിക്കിപ്പം ശരിക്കും ബ്രെയിൻ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണില്ല, but I thought I'll do this anyway. I got a label. Stepping up. So PMDD is basically PMSing on steroid. Like, it's extreme of PMS where mood fluctuation is also part of it. Anxiety, depression, all of this is part of it. And in the case, this happens every month. And 10 days prior to my periods, I go through a very low phase. Right now I'm depressive. Generally ഒരു depression ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഈ പീരിയഡ്സിൻ്റെ 10 ദിവസം മുമ്പ് ഭയങ്കര ലോ ആയിരിക്കും. Like it would be extreme. And then once I get my periods, I'm better. Anxiety is basically where you feel palpitation. You feel like your heart is beating very fast, your hands are shivering, and you can't think straight. You kai sweaty out, വേർക്കുന്ന പോലെ തോന്നും. ആൻഡ് നമുക്ക് ചിലർക്ക് സ്റ്റേജിൽ കയറാൻ പോകുന്ന മുമ്പ് ഒരു ഫീലിംഗ് വരില്ല ചില ആൾക്കാർക്ക്, something like that, or some shock that has happened to you, that feeling which might last for few seconds but this stays for longer. It's that feeling, you're living in that feeling. So when I am anxious, like right now, I'm aware of it, it's under control. I don't need anybody's help. I know there are certain things that helps me, like smell. ഞാൻ വിക്സിൻ്റെ ഡിബ്ബയും കൊണ്ടാണ് നടക്കുന്നത്. So I smell it a lot of times. Some minty smell, എനിക്ക് lemon grass or അങ്ങനത്തെ എന്തെങ്കിലും സ്മെൽ കിട്ടിയാൽ I get calm and I come back to my senses. So that helps. പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് സ്വയമായിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, taking shower, like really hot water shower helps me, and just like distracting my mind. So like there is this mindfulness practice which you also can do. That is, we have 5 senses, right? Sight, ear, like hearing, smell, tongue, touch. So we activate them. So what do we do is, നമുക്ക് anxious ആയിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ like 5 things we can see around us, we name those things. 4 things we can hear, so we focus on that. It seems very easy when I'm saying it like this, but it may not be that easy. But like that, touch something cold, something hot. I like like dig my nails just to like get back to my senses, or smell something, or like take kalkanda, like something sweet or something sour, or like anything, any taste buds ne activate ചെയ്യുന്ന സാധനം കഴിക്കുക. So make your 5 senses, activate your 5 senses, any one at least, if you can't do all 5. Name 5 things that you can see, hear, those things. And if the person is in a very high panicky space where that person can't do it, you as a friend can just sit next to them and be like, hey Archana, tell me, what do you see? They might get irritated, but you can just just like കുട്ടികളോട് സംസാരിക്കുന്ന പോലെ സംസാരിക്കേണ്ടി വരും ചിലപ്പം. I'm not saying that you should pamper them, and there are a lot of things that people can think, oh, she's just being an attention seeker or whatever. But if you care about that person, just give them that 5 minutes of attention which you would give a child. Just do that. So rub their palm, and just ask them, what do you see around, things like that. and what can you smell, can you hear something, and all of that thing. And the moment they'll be back in their senses, it is easy to work from there. Okay. Another thing which a friend can do is, so my breathing changes, like എനിക്ക് എൻ്റെ ശ്വാസം മുട്ടുന്ന പോലെയാവും, ലൈക്ക് ഐ ഡോണ്ട് ബ്രീത്ത് പ്രോപ്പർലി വെൻ ഐ ഹാവ് സിവിയർ പാനിക് അറ്റാക്ക്. അപ്പം അങ്ങനത്തെ സമയത്ത് എന്താ ചെയ്യാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, if there's a friend of mine next to me, um, what my doctor has told me is to mimic the other person's breathing. So you, if you don't have the sense to do that, your friend can be like, just hold you and be like, okay, breathe, 1 2 3 4, release, like that. Just make them breathe normally, like, change our ഇങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇങ്ങനത്തെ എന്തെങ്കിലും സിറ്റുവേഷനിലായിരിക്കും മിക്കവാറും ഐ ഗെറ്റ് ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് സ്പേസ്. സോ you can ask them to change, like, copy your breathing so that they become calmer. These are the things, basic things that I do when I have panic attack. I'm not a doctor. These are the things which I do for myself. So if you think this will work for you, please do so. Another thing which I want to say is, if you're having a constant panic attack, no, and severe panic attack, like എനിക്ക് ഫ്ലൈറ്റിൽ കയറുമ്പോൾ ഭയങ്കര പ്രശ്നമാണ്. എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ they'll know that it's very difficult for me to be in flight. I have even gone to the air hostess and said, can you stop the flight, like, before takeoff? And I said, I want to get down, I don't want to fly. And then somehow, like, I managed because I had an SOS. So medicines. Now about medicines. 3 years back, or more than 3 years back, when first time I was prescribed, I went to a psychiatrist and they prescribed medicines to me. I was very angry at him. I was like, how dare you, like, prescribe medicines to me, in my head. And I was like, there's so many people who are coming to psychologists and psychiatrists, and a lot of my friends were also going at that time, and they were all taken to a psychologist, and they were doing talk therapy. uh, um, so when he wrote medicines to me, I was like, no, I'm not that damaged. Or, like, why, like, we have a notion that, you have to take medicine for mental health. That means you are an extreme case. uh, you're you're not fine. You വട്ട് കേസാന്ന് പറയാൻ നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കും. We are judging ourselves the most. So I remember one doctor wrote medication. I went to another doctor, he also wrote medication. I went to the third doctor, he also wrote medication. Then I was like, okay, you know what, Archana, you have to make peace with this. And I remember when I went to Dr. Manish, I go to Dr. Manish in Delhi, and when he wrote medicines, I told him, like, I'm not liking this, that you're giving me medicines. And he just smiled and he said, it's okay, just try it, like, just try. So I know for a fact that to take medicines, to be prescribed for medicines for mental health is too much for you to accept and for your family to accept. And if you're an unmarried girl or married girl, there's a huge taboo about mental health. But you know what, you might take time, but when you will recover from this, no, all of this will not matter. um, 2 days back, I was sitting and crying, and thinking of all other sort of things. Still, I was like, you know what, I need to start this. And today I'm sitting and saying, okay, you know what, it doesn't matter. But I know that was the toughest thing, just to go to the doctor and get the medicines. And I request you, if you're going through a tough phase, if you're feeling low, if you've been having depressive episodes or anxiety for more than 2 months, then please go to the doctor. Even if there is nobody coming with you, you go alone, okay? And If you're in Delhi, I can suggest Dr. Manish Jain. He works in BL Kapoor, Karol Bagh. He's not a person who talks a lot, but he will connect you to a psychologist. He will be there for you. Trust me on this. And he's non-judgmental. Um, so you can go to him. He's a very soft-spoken person. So try you can just go and talk to him if you need a psychiatrist. uh, if you need a psychologist, I can also suggest the person I'm going to. I'll write in the comments below, but I'm saying like just go alone, okay? And somebody who works for me, like till when you're going to talk to a doctor, if you don't feel connected, you don't feel right, don't go for the treatment with that person. It has to work for you. You have to have faith in the doctor, you have to feel comfortable with the doctor. So you take the choice. That person, the doctor or your family or nobody has a business in this, because it's your mental health and you need to find peace. So please go alone if no one is coming with you. But if there is even one friend who understands you, and I really hope that everybody has that, please take them and go and uh, uh, take that session, take that medicine. Because when I have severe anxiety, I have to take medicines. um, Otherwise I can't calm myself down. And none of these things, like these exercises, these practices, like once I take the medicine, after some time I can do all these activities. But if it's on the peak, um, not always, but sometimes I need that SOS. Keep that as a last option, like try these things, and if it's not working, take it. But talk to the doctor. They are the best to suggest anything. Now for depression, what I feel is it's very different from anxiety. Anxiety, you're like ഇങ്ങനെ പോവാണ്. For depression, you're like just in bed, can't move, can't do anything. Um, Even to get up and brush is a task. Everything is a task. So in that particular case, what I feel is, like my friend said, you have to be your own. You have to be strict to yourself, and you have to uh, give yourself one small task. It can be just to brush, or it can be just go take shower. It can be one small thing, but make sure you do that one small task. It will take time. And you if I again, support system is extremely important. When I am low, I my friends, they know that there are certain things that calms me down. One is scent. Again, I've told you again. So I'll lit a candle, eat something that I like, usually pastries, cake, അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും കഴിക്കും. And don't feel guilty. You can work out later on, or you can do something. They don't need solutions. They don't need to hear solutions, because they are rational people. um, I can give advice to anybody who is depressed. എനിക്ക് അറിയാം കൃത്യമായിട്ട് എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്നും ഇതൊന്നും കാര്യമില്ല, it will pass, it's not forever, and all of those things. They just want you to listen to them. So just be a listener. Don't give advice. Just be there. Just just be there. That's what they want. They want your presence. They want to know that you care and you matter. I mean, they matter to you. So just be there. Even if they say rubbish things, okay, they might say like rubbish things. Still be like, okay, this is what you feel right now. It's fine. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for telling me. So you can just do that. You don't have to. I mean, I would reach out to everyone who is feeling low and upset and be like, I'm there. to listen. I'm there to hear you out. You can write in the comments below if you're feeling a certain way, or you can write to me on Instagram, and I'll read. I will not reply. I'll send you a heart. That's it. I'm not going to give you advices. I'm not going to do anything, because you know to take care of yourself. I know to take care of myself. I am a 33-year-old woman. I'm mature enough to know uh, what has to be done. uh, but some days I'm helpless, and those days I need you, and those days you need me. So we're gonna be there for each other. So you can send me, DM me, and I can send you a heart and a hug. So these are the few things that you can do to people who are going through a low phase. This is day 3. I hope you know what to do with people who are going through depression. I'll see you tomorrow.